Hello everyone, Radhe Radhe. Today I've got great news for all free Figma users. Figma Make, Figma's own AI tool, is now available to use. Let me show you how it works, how to get started, how you can use it to quickly turn your frames and prompts into working web UI with the code. To access it, simply click on the Figma Make icon from the top left, top right, sorry, my bad, and you will land on a page that looks very similar to a text to design interface. So firstly, let's rename it because it's untitled currently. Let's write our own first gen, which is generation. And after this, we can see that we have few quick actions which are sign up flow, data dashboard, gradient gallery, clicking on which it will pre-enter the prompt directly into a text box and it will generate something for everyone. It's quick actions which can be used to quickly generate something, right? So after which at the below, which is our action toolbar, where we can see a paste a Figma frame. This is really powerful feature which makes it different from all the Gen AI tools out there in the market. We can directly copy a frame, paste it on this, and just write a single prompt. Maybe it can be regenerate this frame, animate this frame, and Figma Make will do it work, right? And below it, we have our prompt section where we can write it in English, it can be anything, right? Then we have a plus icon where we can import from Figma or upload an image is an asset, basically uploading a file which is very similar in all GNAIs. After which we have a book icon, and clicking on which we can see that it's to bring our styling contest into Make. Okay, so we can actually import our design system directly into Figma Make to use those assets without writing all the style prompts ki make my primary color this, make my secondary color this. It will automatically get it from it, but we are free user, poor user, so we don't have that access. It's only for the professional ones, so let's ignore it, right? Then we have this little select and edit, basically point and edit, which will allow us to select any frame, any element, any icon, any text directly from our generated screens and edit it. We will see it in action later on. Then at the right side, which is our output area, we have few icons. One is refresh, one is open console, clicking on which you will open a console where we can see all the network stuff happening, right? So it doesn't matter to our designers, so let's skip it. And then we have the, I guess, yes, it's for the mockups. What kind of mockup we want our output to be generated in? It can be iPhone 16, it can be desktop. These are frames that we use in designs, right? Figma design. We select our desktop, we select our mobile. For a use case, it can be for the desktop version app, it can be for the mobile app version, right? So it's for that. Now let me make it back to the custom, which is, I don't know how to undo it. Okay, so let's just click on it. Then we have the preview and a code tab right on the middle. Preview is where we will see our generated output, and code is the real code which was used to generate this. It's not happening on the whiteboard, it's all getting coded just like how we do on Lovable, Bolt, or VO, Cloud A. Gemini even started doing that. So it's actually turning our text into code and code to the output which we see as a preview. So that's what happening here. And then we have user stuff. So I have already copied my prompt from the chat gpt. I've described it, everything that I want, all the features, all the elements, all the style guides, and I pasted it here. And as you can see, it's a make a desktop dashboard for a SaaS analytics platform. Include a top navigation bar with the logo, search, notification, and user avatar. Add a vertical sidebar with icons and labels for the dashboard, analytics, user reports, and setting. In the main content area, include 4 KPI cards, a bar chart, a pie chart, a filter bar, a data table, a section for tasks. Style guide, use a light theme with a blue accent color, modern sans serif typography, soft shadows, and stuff like that. So, right. So, I've pasted it right here. Now I will just click enter or maybe click on that blue icon which is sent. And once I do that, so as we enter the prompt, Figma Make starts by breaking it down into steps, showing its reasoning and task. Then it begins writing the code. So I have fast forwarded the process a bit so you don't have to wait. And let's wait a few more seconds. It's still doing and it's done. So let's see what the output is. Still waiting. Okay, so here's the output. It's getting generated. Okay, it's all loaded. So as we can see, it created a static dashboard with a top navigation bar, and you can see the result right here. Pretty clean, minimal, and exactly what we might design manually in our first try using Figma, right, designers? And as you can see, it has scroll as bar, and it has top bar, and it has a notification icon which is visible but not interactive because we didn't ask it to be right. And then at the left panel we have all these users. At the right we have the cards, sections, recent activity, task. We have everything, right? And it's scrollable, but we might notice a few things, that while scrolling, all left and top is getting scrolled as well, which we don't want usually, right? So we might want to change it. And see here, the search and the icons are not properly aligned. So what we will do, we will select the icon, which is select point and edit, and we will directly select our search bar. As you can see, there's a border around it now with input label, which means this is the input tag used in a code, and we are selecting it directly. And when we are selecting it, we are getting this little box below it with all the design elements then that we can add it directly, which are typography, font size, bold, and basic stuff. But we don't want that, we want alignment, right? So what I will do, I will select that little edit icon and write for the changes what I want to change. So in this I will directly enter search icon is not aligned. And with the search bar text box, it should be centered, right? So I press enter and it's directly getting entered in my prompt area, and I can see it starts thinking again. And Figma Make will fix that element without regenerating the whole layout. After a quick load, it's fixed. So let's see it if it's fixed or not. And it's still loading, still loading, and it's fixed. Yes, so it's fixed, it doesn't change anything, it just changes the code for that particular input, and it's done. But now let's change one more thing. We want the top navigation bar and left side bar to stay fixed while the rest of the page scrolls. So I wrote the prompt, which is when I scroll, the whole page scrolls. Left sidebar and top navigation should be sticky and not scroll. So Figma Make will start processing again when I enter this prompt, and when I press enter, it will start thinking, it will do all the processing again, create the task for himself, and do the coding, do the change in the code, and it will be done after when I'm fast forwarding this, and it's done. Now let's scroll and see. Now the sidebar and top bar stay in place while scrolling, just like a proper dashboard layout. This is the most powerful feature which makes it different from all the GenAI tools because it has the capability to collaborate with my Figma design directly. So while pasted it, let me type my whole prompt, right? So it will be generate this pixel by pixel for the desktop view, and let's see if it does it or not. So I'm entering my prompt, and it will load, it will write the full HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and it will do all the thinking, it will assign its task. And so let's wait what will happen next. And it's done. So it has successfully created the Figma design pixel perfectly for the desktop. And as we can see, yes, this result looks almost identical to the original Figma design, but it's static, right? So how about we animate it, right? Now we want to see how it behaves when it's interactive. So let's add some basic animation. So I will write the prompt, add a hover effect to button to shine. Cards maybe should be animated slightly on the hover, low calorie and should spin maybe. So I've written all those animation that I want from this particular static design. Low calorie circle should rotate continuously, so we want that kind of animation. And I'm entering, it's thinking, it's assigning itself task, it's writing the code, and boom, it's done. Let's see what kind of animation it has generated. And okay, low calories are getting rotated, all the carts with foods are getting animated or hovered. So let's see it in full screen maybe to see it better how it will look like. So it's loading my output, and as you can see, everything is kind of animated with all the prompt that I created. The button is shining, hover effect is right there at the card, low calorie are rotating continuously. So it's pretty good for a basic prompt that we did. We only provided 3 prompts and it has done all of this. So with Figma Make, you can also simulate skeleton loaders, add a lazy loading, preview dropdowns or hover states, quickly mock up responsive layouts or page transition. And the best part, all of this now available for free Figma users too. So that's a quick tutorial on Figma Make. It's amazing tool, and it's amazing tool to bridge the gap between static UI and functional web previews. Let me know in the comments if you want me to explore more use cases like login flows, multi-page apps, or animated landing pages. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content on UI UX tools, which will be AI-powered workflows and design tutorials. I will also be uploading a complete playlist on Figma tutorials, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.